Good morning, everyone. This is Rahul Sharma, Vedic practitioner from Chicago. Today, I will be discussing a topic from Gurudev's Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma book Karamkand Bhaskar, where he has given a picture and explanation about 33 special deities. We call it Sarvatobhadra Mandala, and I'm going to explain this in English, which is the Vedic philosophy of auspicious protection from all sides, and we will discuss about that later on. So let's talk about this one. So this is how it looks like. We call it Sarvatobhadra Mandal, which has all these numbers, different colors, different sequence, and I'm going to explain you each one in 33 different videos. But today you understand the first overall holistic meaning of the Sarvatobhadra Mandal, which is a Sanskrit word, which I'm going to explain you in terms of the meaning. So in Karamkand Bhaskar, we normally invoke the Sarvatobhadra Mandala for large religious yajnas and specific puja prayers. Normally, you will not see this in a daily prayers or regular prayers, where most people are doing it because of the time constraint. But I definitely want to explain you, and if possible, once you understand all 33 deities, once I explain this in the next 33 weeks, then you can definitely have a picture of this, frame it and put into your puja place, which will constantly remind you, triggers you the teaching of those 33 special deities for the blessing from all the directions from the universe. So let's talk about the different meaning of it, what is the context of it. So if we really translate this word, Sarvato in terms of Sanskrit means from all sides, from every single direction, everywhere. So it's a spherical universe we are in. So just understand, just like sunlight is pouring from everywhere, same thing Sarvato, the blessing will pour from every single direction. The Bhadra means the auspicious, the good or the blessing, which we all need every single day. We need to count our blessing. And then mandala is like a universe, circle, diagram, geometric and symbolic circle, because this is how we can represent in a two-dimensional way. That's why we are using a mandal, which is will be a diagram the way I showed you in the previous slide. So now if you do the full translation, Sarvatobhadra Mandal can be rendered as auspicious blessings from all sides. That's the benefit, because we are always having fear or something happen in one of our life. We may become fall sick, or somebody in our family will have some problem. We are always going through some anxiety and anxiousness. So that's how this praying from all around protection of us in our family and society and all the creatures of the God by invoking these 33 special deities with a specific power. You're going to learn all those things if you are subscribing to my channel and you are listening every single week to my videos. You will be able to understand that in next 33 weeks. Let's understand the context and significance. So according to the traditional Hindu and ritual literature, the Sarvatobhadra Mandal is viewed as a sacred symbol, often used in rituals, fire ceremonies like yajnas and installation of deities. It is believed to be a Mangal Patra. Mangal Patra is nothing but again Hindi word, but bestower of the auspiciousness. And a Dev Dwar. Dev Dwar means nothing but a gateway to the divine. So when you are going to do any of such puja, major puja, we normally establish that. That's showing the gateway to divine. All those 30 deities are going to come, sit there, and they are going to watch all your ceremonies, and they are going to bless you. That's what this is meaning as a Mangal Padra. So this mandala or this geometrical diagram is widely used across all the Hindu ceremonies, as I mentioned, and initiation rites believed to harmonize the energies. So we have different energies, as you already seen in terms of Surya Devta, Chandrama Devta, Vayu Devta. All those Devta has different energies, but we need to harmonize them for our benefit and invoke the divine grace in all the direction. So this symbolize the completeness, the purity, and the collective auspiciousness. That's what we all are looking for. So if you can understand the secret of these 33 deities or this mandala, you will be able to be very, very successful. So let's talk about our Gurudev, Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. What is his philosophy when he have included this in his Karamkand Bhaskar? Normally, Gurudev has removed any such ritual which was simply a blind faith, and he removed many of those sanskars also. But if he has included this in the Karamkand Bhaskar, that means he definitely has a meaning which he want to translate and convey to everyone. So holistic transformation, just as the mandala or the diagram integrates multiple layers into a unified design. Gurudev Yug Nirman Yojana. If you really look into the how simplified Gurudev has mentioned about Yug Nirman Yojana, calls for the personal, familial, and societal renewal as the interconnected steps towards the collective elevation. So Gurudev has always mentioned about Vyakti Nirman, Parivar Nirman, Samaj Nirman, which is nothing but personal transformation, build yourself, family transformation, then build your family, and then world transformation, and the world will change. And that's why he always mentioned Vichar Kranti Abhiyan and Dharti Par Swarg Ka Avtaran. So he is full confident that with all this understanding of our literature, you are going to have heaven on the earth, and I am truly believer of that part. So from Gurudev perspective, what else he really has to convey? So this sacred geometry, the diagram which you've seen, as a consciousness tool. So he taught through various his books that external rituals are gateways to inner transformation. So we always start to collect our family members for ourselves to focus for even few minutes or few hours of our specific puja, just to bring our external rituals and gateways for the inner transformation. That's the only time we are serious about listening to somebody and some transformation happening within our body. And structure like mandalas are not just visuals but also reminders of the inner architecture of our soul. So if we are aligned in terms of purity, balance, and awareness, that's our inner architecture of our body, soul, mind. We always talk about the mind, body, and soul. A lot of people are making commercial use of it, but that's what Gurudev really meant when we are talking about external rituals and symbols. The mandala's symmetry and grid reflect Gurudev's notion of building society and self from center strength outward. So first, unless there's a Vakti Nirman is there, we cannot do Parivar Nirman. Unless Parivar Nirman is done or we build ourselves and family, we cannot do anything for the society. So Gurudev also mentioned Apna Sudhar Sabse Bada Chamatkar Sansar ke liye. Its biggest gift to the society is changing ourselves to become a better person. So that's what it also symbolized with this notion of building society and self from central strength outward. It encourages us to study self-growth, outer to inner, and then balance energy of Panchatattva. The five elements, what we have learned about now is earth, water, fire, air, and sky. From that our body is made, that we worship during our birthday, and the cultivation of the awareness of the transformation energy, which is Rudra forces, and ultimately rejuvenate our soul and spirit, or the Ashwin energy, which we will be inviting in this 33 grids. So today I will just close it with the action item on the Sarvatobhadra Mandala, but eventually you're going to listen from my weekly videos on all those 33 deities one after one. Okay, so understand the true meaning of Sarvatobhadra Mandala, apply in your daily life as under. You can life lessons for happiness is draw your inner map, just like we draw this drawing. Somebody did in thousands of years ago from our rishis and Vedic culture. The mandala encourages mapping oneself from superficial habits to core values for guided transformation. And then embrace the balance. As I mentioned in the Hans on which Gayatri is sitting, we have two wings where we talk about peace of mind, plenty of money, work-life balance. So we need to embrace the balance, harmonize through disciplined action, which is rajas, purity, sattvic, stability, tamas, growth, which is balance, and illumination like sattva. With the Gayatri mantra, Gayatri sadhana, Surya Upasana, you're going to get the balance and you'll be successful in your job and business also. And then let's design inspire being. So external symbols like this mandala can serve as anchors to cultivate our inner equanimity and focus. So have a symbol somewhere in place of your puja or your office or your car that can remind you there. So the book which relates to this kind of topic is Inner Engineering, a Yogi's Guide to Joy by Sadhguru. And this book focuses on harmonizing the layers of one's body, mind, energy, and consciousness, much like the mandala's layered symbolism. So this kind of book is going to again give you much more insight about the symbols what Vedic culture has really made. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me through rahulrenusharma@gmail.com or write comments on my video and subscribe to my channel for weekly tech. Thank you. And the departing message, so you don't forget, be a Vedic practitioner or be Hindu, be a Sanatani, whatever you want to call it. Learn and adopt the practice, the secrets of success within the 3400 plus books written by Gurudev, making life simpler for us rather than reading the complex Vedas. Stay successful and happy and help others making this world in heaven. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch my next video. And remember the explanation of Navgraha Puja. You got to do your duty. Your duty is more people should know about Vedic culture. More people should know about our Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma, and they need to start following the practice. So you promote this video, invite people to your home, perform a Gayatri Yagna, and spread the word about Gayatri and Yagna to every single